All right, it is a push day. I'm just mixing up my pre-workout here. You know the drill. Bench, a classic start to a push day. And I think I'm working with, I'll have to check, but 190. Somewhere around, I think a little bit above 185. And I'm doing a couple sets of 4, super easy, chill sets. Third set will be the AMRAP. You've probably been seeing this same theme if you've been watching my past videos. I have the first 2 straight sets of a set rep count, and the last one is an AMRAP. And I just see how many I can crank out, and my max will adapt based on that. I'm thinking I could get probably, I would hope for 10 with 190. If that, I'll have to check if that's for sure what I'm at. But if it is 190, if I could get 10 reps, crank out 10, I'd be pretty happy with that. So that's the goal. We'll start off with that. Start off with some good bench and do a bunch of accessory stuff after that. And I will cover that after. I'll catch you guys after the lift. That lift is complete and felt really good. Bench was solid. I was happy with how it went. I got the 10 that I was going for on that last set with 190. Happy with how the technique was as well. And I actually was experimenting today. I moved, I'd mentioned in one of my videos pretty recently that I had been trying out like a grip that was one finger width closer. So I used to do the ring finger on the knurling, and I moved into the pinky on the knurling, so a little bit closer. And today I experimented going back to the ring finger, so a little wider, and it felt good. I think I'm gonna stick with that for the coming weeks for this program, just to feel it out and see. I don't know, maybe it'll make a difference. And after bench, I moved on to some dumbbell overhead pressing for the first accessory movement. And for my top set today, I did 5 more pounds for the dumbbells than I did last week. So last week I did 70s, and I got, I don't remember, I think like 7-ish reps, 6 or 7. And then this week I did the 75s, and I got like 5. So pretty heavy set, but moved up in weight. And then for the back off set, I increased by a rep with the same weight. So I did the 60s for my back off again, which I did that last week. And then I got 11 reps, but last week I got 10. So that's improvement across the board on overheads. And then next up I did Nautilus press. This machine that my gym has, this chest machine, oh my gosh, it feels insane. Like the stretch and then the squeeze. I get probably the biggest pump out of any of my chest movements I do from this exercise. It's pretty sick. And I did 3 sets there because it felt really good. Last week I'd done 2. Well, that's just kind of how I roll. In the beginning of a program, I stay pretty conservative, and I err on the side of caution, starting with less, and then I can always add more in the coming weeks, instead of just starting super high and like having to decrease. So that's what I did today. I added a set, felt like I could handle it because I have like 3 days between this lift for chest and then before I hit chest again, which will be on upper body day. So I have 3 days of recovery between, or I guess technically 4, but like 3 actual days between the lifts. So felt like I could handle the extra set today, and I did 1 heavy set there, and then 2 lighter, higher rep sets. And next up, I did laterals with the cables today. On one of my days, I do dumbbells, and then this one I do cables, because I think it's good to have the variety in there. For the cables, you get a lot more load in the stretched position of the movement, which has really been shown to be important for hypertrophy. And I think that dumbbell laterals still have their place. They are still a great movement, and I still keep them in my program, but I think it's nice to have something that's going to place the side delt in a stretch position. So I do those once a week. I just did 2 sets there. I did a top set and a back off, which sounds a little weird for a lateral movement, I feel like, to do a top set, but I don't know. It's been feeling good, so I've been doing that a little heavier, like 7 reps-ish. So pretty heavy for laterals, but it felt good. And then the second one was like more of a 12 to 15 rep range, and I did a few partials at the end, just to burn it out a little bit. And then to end off the lift, I did dumbbell tricep extensions on the incline. Been doing those for a couple of years. I really don't feel like I need a lot of variation in my tricep training, or a lot of, I mean, direct exercises in general, just because I get so much stimulus from compound movements like a bench or any pressing movements really. And I don't think I need a bunch of extra direct work on the tries. So I just did 2 sets there. I really just stick with 1 to 2 tricep exercises a week and do like 2 sets with each exercise. So not a lot of direct work. But those have been feeling good. Been doing them for years. Don't plan on changing that. So stuck with those today. And that's kind of the synopsis for the lift today. I got deadlifts tomorrow. Pretty exciting. Second day back deadlifting after my big deadlift break. So I will hopefully see you guys for that video.